Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Sewityourself. In this video, I am going to share you one of the most beautiful and simple kurta pajama set for boy babies. For that, you need 1 meter fabric for top and half meter for bottom. To begin with, take the top fabric and also I have cut out the required fabric. I have already folded the fabric by half in width. Here we have two layers. This is folded side and fold it one more time. Now the required length of the top is 19.5 inch, which includes seam allowance. And width of the fabric is 8.5 inch. Just draw a straight line to trim the raw edges. Mark shoulder as 5 inch. Your baby's shoulder measurement divided by 2. This is the formula. And then mark 2.5 inch. This is the neck width point. From this point, mark half inch down for shoulder slope. Then join this with this point. Now, again from here, mark 5 inch for armhole depth. Then join these points. From the shoulder, mark 8 inch for waist measurement and 12 inch for hip measurement. Extend these points. In my measurement, chest is 7.5 inch, which includes seam allowance. So your baby's chest measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch for seam allowance. Just mark 7.5 inch. And for waist, I am marking 7 inch. I am deducting half inch from the chest measurement. So it is 7 inch. And for the hip, I am taking the same measurement as the chest. So mark 7.5 inch here. And for the bottom also, I have taken the same measurement as hip. Just mark it. Now draw a back armhole curve. Then from this point, mark half inch inwards and draw a front armhole curve. Now join these points. From the shoulder, mark 2 inch. This is for front neck, and mark half inch for back neck. You can increase or decrease the depth of the neck, depends on your requirement. I am drawing a round neckline for both front and the back. This is for front and this is for the back. Now I am going to cut it. Remove the back portion, and for the front portion, just trim the front neck under the armhole. This is how it looks. And for the front portion, I am just marking 1 inch from here and also mark 5.5 inch from here. Then extend these points. So this is the front slit kurta. I am going to show you how to do that. I have taken a piece of strips. Required length is 7.5 inch. Fold all the 3 ends and make a stitch. After that, you have to place this here and make a stitch. I'll show you how to do stitch here. This is the center point. Leave some 0.25 inch space from the center on both the sides and then draw exactly as I am showing. Then sew it here. So similar to this, sew on the strip as well. Now place the strip here and sew as I have shown in the paper. Now I have taken the fabric for sleeves. I have already folded this by half in width. Now fold it one more time. You will have 4 layers here. This is open side and closed side. Length of the sleeve is 10.5 inch, which includes seam allowance for folding at the bottom. And from the opposite side, mark some 1.5 inch as cap height and then draw a back sleeve. The required width of the sleeve is 7 inch. And for the sleeve round, bottom round, mark 4.5 inch. Now join this here. Now cut it. Open the sleeves. Mark some half inch inwards and trim the front sleeve. With this, cutting on the top portion is complete. Now I'll show you how to stitch this. Firstly, I have taken the strips. Now fold all the 3 ends and make a stitch. After that, place this exactly at the center of that line and make a stitch as I have shown already. I finished attaching. This is how it looks. Now I'll show you how to cut this. Now cut exactly at the center. After this, turn the strip to the wrong side of the fabric. This is how it looks. Now I have taken one more strips. Just fold this by half in width and make a stitch at the end. After that, place this here and make a stitch. Now make a stitch at one side. I have finished attaching. Trim the excess strip. Now I'll show you how to finish this. I have taken another strip. Just fold this by both the ends and fold it one more time and make a stitch at the edge of the strip. Now mark some 2 inch or 2.5 inch. Here I am marking 2.5 inch. Just cut this. Similar to this, I will cut more strips. I finished cutting. So now I'll fold this and make a stitch. Now I'll show you how to place this. Place this at the one side of the fabric and make a stitch. I finished attaching the loops at one side. Now turn the fabric exactly like this and place it here and make a stitch up to this point. I have finished attaching. This is how it looks. Now I'll place the back portion on the front portion and I'll make a stitch at the shoulder. I'll make a stitch at one side of the shoulder. I finished attaching one side of the shoulder, and for the other side just lift this fabric. Now I have taken a piece of strip, just fold it and place it here and make a stitch. After that turn and make a stitch. Similarly for this side, for the other fabric also, just fold this, keep it in the right side of the fabric, make a stitch, then turn and make a stitch at the wrong side. Now make a top stitch. Trim the excess strip. Now fold it and make a stitch. And for the other side, just fold this and place it at the right side of the fabric and make a stitch. Trim the excess fabric, then make a top stitch. Fold this at the wrong side of the fabric and make a stitch. I finished attaching both the shoulders. This is how it looks. Now I'll show you how to attach the sleeves in it. For that, I'm placing the fabric exactly like this. Now I have taken a sleeve, match the center of the sleeve with the shoulder and make a stitch exactly like this. Repeat the same for the other side as well. Then fold the bottom of the sleeve twice and make a stitch for both the sleeves. I finished attaching. Now fold the sleeve twice and make a stitch at the inner edge. Repeat the same for the other side of the sleeve as well. I have finished attaching both the sleeves. This is how it looks. Now I'll show you how to attach the sides. Just arrange the fabric exactly like this. Starting from the sleeve round, attach till this point. That is, mark 3 to 4 inch from the bottom and then join up to this point. Similarly, for the other side also, repeat the same. I have finished attaching both the sides. Now you can see. So lift the fabric, unfold it twice, then start making stitch. This is the slit area. Just fold it twice and sew it here. Lift the pressure foot, turn the fabric and start sewing. I finished attaching. Similarly, finish the other side as well. I finished attaching both the sides and also the slit portion. So the bottom part is the selvage edge, so I didn't sew it. I have left it as it like this. Now I'll show you how to finish the neck portion. For that, just take the measuring tape and measure the neck. (14.5" I'm including 1 inch more. Just take the fabric and fold it exactly like this and mark 2 inch. Here mark 15.5". I'm giving 1 inch seam allowance. So mark 2 inch and draw a straight line. Now cut it. This is how it looks. Fold both the ends and then fold it exactly like this. Then place it here and start sewing it till the other end. I'm folding the one end and making a stitch. Now place it exactly here and start sewing it. Now fold the other end of the strip also. I have finished attaching, so just fold this one more time and make a stitch at the inner edge. Now lift the pressure foot and make a stitch. Make a top stitch. I have finished attaching. This is how it looks. I have attached the button on the neck. With this, my kurta stitching was complete. It's so simple to make. You can stitch this using the leftover fabric in your home. Now I'll show you how to stitch the bottom. For that, I have taken a piece of fabric. This is 1/2 meter, and I have folded the fabric by 1/2 in width. 2 layers. Now fold it one more time. Open side, closed side. The required length of the bottom is, the required width is 8.5 inch and the required length is 20 inch. Now draw a straight line at the bottom. From the bottom, mark 1 inch above. This is for folding at the bottom. Draw a straight line. And then from the top, mark 1.5 inch for inserting the elastic. Extend these points. Again from this point, mark 7 inch. This is your baby's hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch. Again from this point, mark 7 inch down. This is the crotch area. And draw a slight curve here. Bottom round, mark 4.5 inch. Then join this with the crotch area. So this marking is complete. Now I am going to cut it. So this is how it looks. Just open this. This is 2 layers. Just make a stitch at the crotch area. Always make a double stitch at the crotch area. After attaching both the crotch area, just fold the fabric exactly like this and make a top stitch for both the sides. Here I am showing one side. I finished attaching both the crotch area. This is how it looks. Now place the fabric exactly like this and make a stitch at the center. Make a stitch here. Before attaching, fold the bottom twice and make a stitch for both the sides. Fold it twice and make a stitch at the inner edge. I finished attaching both the bottoms. Now I'll show you how to attach the center. Just make a stitch here up to this point. I have finished attaching. You can see this. Now This is the top portion of the pant. Just fold it and make a stitch. Since it's a selvage edge, I am not folding it twice. I am just folding it once and start making a stitch to insert the elastic. Leave some open space to insert the elastic. Width of the elastic is 16.5 inch. Using the safety pin, I am inserting the elastic. Now overlap both the elastic and make a stitch. Now secure the elastic by making a stitch at the inner edge. Now make a top stitch so that the elastic never turns. With this, my stitching is complete. This is how it looks. You can see the center portion. It exactly matches. So it's so simple to make. This is how it looks. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching.